Hello everyone, this is Mike from SignalFlare. Today we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the SignalFlare UI and get you situated so that you can organize your analytics and the notes that you want to present on your Google Analytics more effectively. What you see on the screen right now is the web app version of SignalFlare, the exact same UI that you would have in the plugin, but spread wide so that you can have better labels than these little buttons here. So it helps to demo on the website so that you can get some context around what these icons have in store for you. When you've started with SignalFlare, you generally start with a single tree or single branch in your tree hierarchy of notes, and we'll create a timeline created note for you. And this is a very good place to begin. Most people start by adding notes to this one timeline. So today's demo would be a note. Hit save. You have a new marker on your charts. Everything's obvious and logical. What's not obvious is why we have check marks in here. And this is so that you can toggle on and off which notes are available. We toggle timelines, not notes. So the organization of your notes into individual timelines becomes important if you're going to try and do analysis based on, was it an email campaign or a content management change or a phone campaign or someone who's on a podcast. Those sorts of events should be organized into separate timelines so that you can analyze each team's activity. So let's do that now. Let's create a new timeline for, say, paid advertising. Save. And maybe rename this one to content marketing. Now we've got two places where we can store notes. So in the paid advertising, I can add a note here and say Facebook campaign. And that started, say, back on the 4th. And hit save. Now we've got a mark for that. And now when you toggle these on and off, you can see that you can turn off just the Facebook notes or the content notes and be left with one or the other. Now, project is not very important, a label. So let's rename this to marketing. And create a new hierarchy underneath our workspace for, say, engineering. Well, that's being built in the cloud. It should come back here shortly. There we go. We'll have a timeline under there in a second or two. And let's edit the workspace while we're waiting on that. And we want this to be, say, SignalFlare, right? As a company. There we go. We've got an engineering timeline. So here I can rename this and say, we'll call this website updates. And we'll add a new note there for, added Google Tag Manager. We did that back in September. Hit save. And now in our charts, you'll see we have places where we can turn on the engineering notes, turn them off, turn on marketing notes, turn them off, and we can go through and find out just what happened with the content. And when you have this sort of toggle ability, you'll be able to, in your analytics now, if we slide over to Google Analytics, the ability to turn on and off these notes on your charts becomes just as seamless as we thought it would be. Those toggles now have meaning and importance in the context of your charts.